Hey everybody, thanks for clicking that thumbnail. Welcome to Talking Habs. This video is a preview for tonight's game against the Winnipeg Jets. So the Winnipeg Jets are in Montreal to take on the Habs, and after last night's loss to the Leafs, this is going to be a very important game for Montreal to win, and it's not going to be any easier to win, although just a little bit. Winnipeg's also missing a key player on their team, so that could help. I'm going to tell you all about it. Got everything behind me. And before I do that, though, if you're a Habs fan like I am and you would like to see more videos like this is a preview. I do reviews and live casts and all kinds of different Habs videos. Please subscribe and ring that notifications bell. That'll get you your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge right here at Talking Habs. Let's get into this video. So it's the Jets at the Habs, and back-to-back games. They played last night. The Jets did not play last night, so that's another thing that's going to go a little bit against Montreal here. So that's an advantage to the Jets. They are missing Blake Wheeler. Blake Wheeler's out with a concussion, so they're missing him from the lineup. That's going to be a big thing for them. But believe me, they got plenty behind him. Plenty other guys to worry about, so that's not a problem. So Jets are 23-13-3 with 49 points, and they're third, so they're just ahead of us. Montreal 17-10-9, 43 points, fourth in the division. Let's see now. I wanted to say something about that. I forgot. Goals for, 125 goals for. Oh, by the way, what I wanted to say was there are 3 games in hand. Montreal holds 3 games in hand on the Jets, so remember that for all these things. Goals for, 125 goals, 8th in the league. 116 goals for Montreal, 14th in the league. But not much difference considered the three games in hand. There's a 9-goal difference there. And about works out to being about the same, right? So once again, just like with Toronto, I mean, the offense isn't that far off. The difference being that Winnipeg has those game-breaker kind of guys, right? Those guys that can go out and get that goal. Just like Toronto with Matthews, with Marner, all those guys that can, not all, there's just a few. But we don't have that. It's spread out more through the lineup, and it kind of affects some of these games. But total offense, we're right up there. Goals against, 107 for the Jets, that's 12th, and 99 for Montreal, that's 7th. So we've given up a good bit less than Winnipeg. This time I got it right. When I was thinking about Toronto, I didn't. So there's an 8-goal difference and 3 games in hand. Yeah, so roughly even, right? Last 10, 5-4-1 for Winnipeg, 5-3-2 for Montreal. So also not that far off. Actually, Montreal got an extra point out of that. Head-to-head, 4-2-0 is Winnipeg's record, and 2-1-3 is the Montreal record. And let's get into the others. Corsi 4. That's advanced stats for puck possession. Montreal's been fourth to second all through the season, and they've been holding on to second for a while. Winnipeg is 47.7% for fourth, and I don't think that fourth is right. That's what was listed there, but it can't be right. But I put it. It's probably 14th. 55.9% for Montreal for second, and you can see that difference. That's not just 2 spots. But that's, you know what? I'm going to just put it. I think it's 14. And they just put an error. There was a typo on the site. I saw this. Goals per game, 3.21 for Winnipeg, 9th, 3.19 for Montreal, 10th, and there is, by the way, this is a bit of an advantage for Montreal, and there's virtually no difference there. Goals against, 2.69 for Winnipeg, 13th, 2.67 for Montreal, 12th. Virtually no difference there for an advantage. Power play percentage, 25.9% for Winnipeg for third. It's 21% for Montreal, but I saw some stats where since Ducharme's taken over, I think before last night, it was at 25.6% their power play. So their power play, since Ducharme took over, is equal to that. So maybe there's no advantage there. But if you're looking at it from this standpoint and overall, there's an advantage there for Winnipeg. PK, 80% for Winnipeg, 13th, and 76.5 for Montreal, 24th. Again, look at that as an advantage. Montreal's PK was really good last night. They faced a 5-on-3 against Toronto, and they gave up nothing. Face-off wins percentage is virtually even, 49.1% for Winnipeg, 49% for Montreal. But like I said, before the last game with Toronto, that Montreal's face-off win percentage has been going up. They've been getting it. The young kids have been getting better, and that's going up. And they did beat Toronto last night, and I think that's an advantage. I'm going to give it an advantage for Montreal based on that. So if you're looking at it, you didn't hear my explanation, you think I'm nuts, but that's an advantage for Montreal right now. Hopefully it doesn't turn around tonight, but they have been doing good. Now, these are the second three top scorers for the team. Now, Blake Wheeler, who is out, 10 goals, 22 assists, 32 points, minus 15. Andrew Kopp, 12 goals, 18 assists, 30 points, plus 5. And Neil Pionk, that sounds like a game from when I was a kid. Pionk! 3 goals, 21 assists, 24 points. He's even. Suzuki on the other side, 7 goals, 17 assists, 24 points. He's actually tied with Tatar, but I gave Tatar last game, so that's a plus 1 for him as well. Gallagher, who is out, obviously, 14 goals, 9 assists, 23 points, plus 10. And Jonathan Drouin, who was virtually invisible last night, is 2 goals, 19 assists, 21 points, minus 4. I know with Drouin, he is complaining about his wrist, and I got to tell you, I'm not an athlete. I don't have anything serious like he does, but I have a minor wrist injury that keeps hurting every now and then out of the blue, and to the point where I can't even lift something. So if he's having this, and it does take a while for a wrist to completely heal, you can understand why his goals are down and he's not shooting. This is probably a big reason for it. Am I making an excuse for him? Partially. But it is truthful when someone says that the wrist is not 100%. So, but still, I mean, he was virtually invisible, and I don't know. Not actually got 3 points less under Ducharme than under Julian. That's the guy's name. So that's kind of interesting too. I saw that just before. Now in nets, Hellebuck. I would think, I have no confirmation on goalies, but Hellebuck 18, 10 and 3, 1 shutout, 254 goals against, and a 918 save percentage. I also don't have I tried to find out just before I'm filming this, and I'm filming this late. I'll give you Allen, 5-4 and 4, no shutouts, 230 goals against, and a 921 save percentage. But I actually have a feeling it might be Primo tonight. Think about it. It's back-to-back, so that's one thing. It's also, if Price is not ready to go Saturday, and they know that he might not be ready to go, that means Allen might have to play 3 games in 4 nights. So I don't know if they'll do that. So that means maybe you start Primo on Saturday. But if you're going to do that, my thinking is, why not start him tonight? So I think there's a really good shot that Primo's going to be starting tonight, but it also could be Allen. So, and Primo, no stats for this year, would be his first start of the season and his 3rd start as an NHLer. So there you go for that. On that note, Charlie Lindgren was assigned to Laval, and McNiven, Michael McNiven, that's his name, was assigned to the taxi squad. I didn't think they had a lot of confidence in Lindgren, and that's kind of proof that they didn't, because Primo's going to remain the backup while Price is out. So that's okay with me. What do they need to do to win here? They need to, by the way, not too many advantages. It's pretty even, right? 2-2, that's all I got. So this could be a very close game. Start fast. They got to come out, start fast, and play that way for 60 minutes. Not a minute less, and they might have to play a little bit more if it goes to overtime. But they got to come out fast. And I don't mean that they got to come out and score right away, but they got to come out, forecheck well, try to get Winnipeg on their heels, and and push the defense back a little bit and get some offense going. Stay out of the penalty box. They do have a good power play. Stay out of the box as best you can. Now, I realize that refs aren't really calling a ton of penalties. And when they do call them, they're kind of crappy. So it's hard to know how to stay out of the box these days, but they got to stay out of the box if they can. The D has to be better than last night. The D has to be better. They have to be more mobile. They got to get the pucks out of the zone faster. They just have to be better. They have to be better, or maybe there was a trade happened and we got somebody, a puck-moving left defenseman. I mean, that's what we need. That's what is needed here. Power play, score a freaking goal. I just said their power play is better under Ducharme, but recently, 4 or 5 games, maybe one goal in those 4 or 5 games, and I don't know if there is one goal in those 4 or 5 games. So they need to score some goals, and they need to score on the power play like now. And when Ducharme took over, and the new power play, and it was up near 40 and 40-odd%, I said it's going to come down. It's going to level out and come down, and it's what's happening. But they got to stop it from going further, and it's leveled out. Now get it going back the other way. So this is going to be very important. Special teams are going to be very important in this game. So that's pretty much it. The Guess the Score contest, if you watch my videos, you watch my live casts, you know, if you guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game, you win a $5 prize directly into your bank account via Interact. So that's the time now. Right now, I'm going to give you my guess for this game. If you have a guess, in the comment section, let me know what your guess is for this, and I will enter you into this contest. So here we go. I'm going to give you mine. Considering his back-to-backs, considering Winnipeg didn't play last night, maybe Jake Allen is in nets both games. I don't see this as being positive things. So one of the few times in the season that I'm going to go with. Well, let me take it's the wrong one. Hang on. I want the color to contrast. I am going 4-3 Winnipeg. First goal. Where is it? That skinny kid. You know the kid that, you know, the popular kid in school that you wanted him to like you? The kid that was his cousin you had to put up with? Yeah, that's Kyle Connor going to get the first goal. So 4-3 Winnipeg, Kyle Connor getting the first goal. Now, in general, when I do call for the other team, Montreal wins. So maybe with all this adversity, they dig down deep. And even though they're going to be a little tired and it's back-to-back games, they're going to dig down and win this game. So let's hope that is. But I've got it 4-3 for Winnipeg, Kyle Connor getting the first goal. Live cast is going to be at 6:30 p.m. tonight. Hopefully I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you have a guess for the Guess the Score contest, please do that in the comment section. And if you are new to the channel or you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Subscribe, ring the notifications bell. That'll get you your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge right here at Talkin' Habs. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. See you at the live cast. See you next video. Bye, everybody. Go Habs, go! Yeah!